Um, so this is just a short demo on how Video Catalyst works, and as you can see, I'm logged on to the dashboard already. So here you have Instagram stories, slideshows, Instagram videos, product demos, and if you scroll down, you have the image templates. So once you click any of this, it loads the slide maker and the video editor. And if you click choose, and you can see the images already have templates in each category. So you have blog and magazine category, you have business category, discount sale, e-commerce, events, fashion, fitness, food, excuse me, generic, lifestyle, travel, motivational quotes, photography. You have story templates here. So once you select any of the niches, you have it displays it templates that are inside those niches. All right. So if you scroll down, you have so many templates that you can pick from. So once you click on it, it loads the image editor. Now, once you click, once you click on this new project, it loads the image editor, so you can start an image from scratch. So I'm going to click on it so you can see. So when I click on new, when I click on new project, it loads um, the image editor. So it's loading now. Yeah, so you can see once it loads the image editor, it first loads a page where you need to select whatever size, or if you are going to use a custom size, if you want to create a custom size banner, you can put in the width and the height. Um, you can see Twitter posts, Instagram posts, Google. So for any dimension, for any size you want to make, or any social media creative you want to make, you can just select on this. And you, if you want to probably go back to templates, you can see choose templates here. You can see you have all the categories listed here again. You can also browse projects. These are projects that have already been done in the app, and you can come back to this screen. So we are going to make the UI match Video Catalyst UI. So we'll be doing that shortly. So if I select Instagram post, so it loads the canvas, and you can see the image editor is, you can start anything you want to start from scratch. So here you have effects, different kind of effects. You have layers, you have add on your images. You have the background color. If you select this, you see it's changing. So you can select any background you want to make. So you have text. So all you just need to do is to click on the text. If you double click on it, you'll be able to edit this text. So um, quick demo from Leon. So you preview. You can make this middle. That's if you have so many lines, of course, you can align this to the left, you can align it to the right or to the center. And once you do that, you can also preview. So you can also drag this. This is especially for Mo. Mo has been asking if this is drag and drop. So Mo, this is for you. Yes, it's actually drag and drop. You can see I'm dragging stuff to the canvas and anywhere I like. Then you also have properties by this side, where you can actually, you can, select more properties. You can, the properties of this layer, which is a text. So you can change the dimension. You can rotate it if you like. You can use here, you can see I'm rotating this text real quick. You can reduce the opacity. That is how thick it is. You can increase it back. You can arrange it, take it to back and front of the layer. You can also select fonts, right? So you have so many fonts in there that you can select. So once you select the font, you can also select a variation of the font that you want to use. All right. So you also have line height. You have so many properties. Then you have appearance as well, background fill. So this is basically an image editor. You can do whatever you like. You can do and undo, so to speak, with this editor. All right. So you have buttons. You can also add buttons as well. If you're making your images, probably click to buy now. So you can, drag and drop your images here. So I'm just making this real quick just to show you how it works. You can actually go around and play with it. Here you have over 1 million stock images here. You can search with keyword. If I search real estate, I should have real estate images popping up right here. So, I can just drop to the canvas, um, and this is layer. So I'm dragging this here. So you can decide to cover here. Just gonna cover this up real quick. So I'm gonna change this background down to white. Yeah. So you see, I'm going to bring this. You see, this text is going um, to the back of this image. Yeah. So if you want this to go at the top, you just need to right click and arrange. So bring to front. You see, now it can stay above this image right here. So if you do this, I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to right click here and bring to front. So I'm just going to allow this fill the cover. Just going to fill this with the canvas real quick. Yeah. Or just gonna change. Just gonna change this. Yeah, I think this is better. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to change this text. So I'm going to say, click here, or I'm going to say swipe up. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. So this is just me creating an image. So you have shapes as well. You can add whatever shape you want to add. You can use this straight line to draw shapes. You have a pencil here. You have a part where you can it's an interactive shape tool. You have circle, you have square, so you can do so much more. Then you have folders. You can create a new folder and save your images in the folder. You have the Dropbox integration here, so you can sync your Dropbox to account. So once you save, all your exports will save in your Dropbox account as well. So I'm just gonna save this. You can undo last action. You can redo. You can increase the size of the canvas. You can take it back. Um, so I'm just probably gonna try to animate this. So I'm going to say slide right. Right. So I'm going to apply um, the image. Um, Now I'll leave the image at default. So I'd say so swipes, yeah, and I'm done. So that's just what I want to animate, and I click on save. So once you save any image from here, you can go back to the video editor and say, so once I click, let's say I want to create a slideshow, I come over to, it brings me back to the video editor. So I'm going back here now to save. So you can actually export to PNG, you can export to MP4 video, you can export to GIF animation, you can export the frames, you can export to PDF document, HTML5, SVG, compressed, whatever format you want. So many formats you can export your images as well. So you can close this. You can see the light mode actually works. Once you toggle, it comes back here. So once I've saved, I can go over to. So I can go over to um, banner projects, and I'm going to click on refresh. So you can see the banners that have been created. You can see the one I just created just came. So I can apply it to the editor, to the video editor. So you can also add more slides if you want. You can see the templates, you have the image templates here, you have stock footages. You can see so many categories of stocks that we have. This is about 200 plus stock library. We are still going to add more, and we are working on adding more. So we're also working on adding more done for you video templates where users can just pick and edit. They can actually see their uploads and upload whatever they want. Uploads of their own images, so they can also get to see templates as well. So you can see Instagram videos. These are slide templates for Instagram as well. So if I'm going to select the stock footage, let's say I select this, I go over to holidays and celebrations. Uh, so I'm just going to select any image here. Let me look for, just going to select a stock footage. You can see once you hover on it, it plays, it plays, a preview of the stock footage. So if I click here, just going to look for one more, just one more. I'm going to add this and I'm going to apply. So you can see the different slides are created. Now, on this slide, you can see this is an image. You have the time duration here. You have the whole slide duration. You have fast render. You have full render. Now, this fast render is only renders about 2 seconds of the slide. That is just a fast render. Whenever you make a change, you can just use the fast render to preview the change. And so if you want to add text on, this is the second slide is a video, right? So if you want to add text on this video, all you need to do is just to click here and you'll be able to input text. So let's say this is the home of one, so home of a client. So you can select position. You click here, you see you can select if you want it here, if you want it here, if you want it at this side, if you want it at the center of the screen, if you want it at the bottom of the screen. You can select a scaling factor of the text if you want it to fill the whole screen, if you want it to contain, if you want it to just be original what you selected. You can see to select the opacity as well, more controls. You can select the fonts. You know yeah, I'm just going to select this font. um, you can select your text color if you want the text to be probably white, and maybe the um, You can select the background color. You know, um, so you can select the play time from what time to what time. If you select from 0.5 to 1.5 or 2, or you know you can select whatever time you want this to play in, and from what time to what time. You can leave it at 0 as well, so it will take effect when the video starts. So I'm just going to place this right here, so you close and do a fast render. So you can see on the screen when you play, um, you can see the text on the page. Let me do a full render. So a full render renders the whole slide. It renders this full slide. So when you play, you can see you can see the text has disappeared because we specified the text to only start at when the video starts and ends when it is 2 seconds. Okay. So we can also extend the time. We can say, okay, let it end at 3 seconds. You can also, let's change the position and take it to the top right and do a fast render. You can see this has changed, right? So you can add whatever text you want to add. You can add GIF animation, um, emoji. Yeah, you can add animated emoji. You can, same process, select the um, you can select the position whatever where you want it on the screen. You can say original to or contain or fill. If you select fill, it will fill the whole screen, to cover the whole screen. So what time do you want this to show? You can say show at probably 2.5 seconds or 2 seconds. Right. So you can also move this to this and all of that. So we're just going to leave this right here. You can also add filters as well. You can say add an overlay filter. There's so many effects that you can add here. If you want to add an overlay, you can see we can add an overlay color. If I say I want this overlay to be a little white, I can do a fast render, and you can see overlay previewed here. You can see it's a little bit brighter from here. So you can also select any overlay color you want. So you can see this has changed. You can see it's the overlay is reflecting the color we just selected. So you can say, okay, I want this to go slow, I want this to go normal, I want this to go fast. All right. So whatever control you like, you can edit and make modifications as you like. Here you have trim from current frame. So you want to trim this current frame, once you click on it to trim to the next frame. This is just a screenshot. This takes a screenshot of the, if you like this, if you like a scene in any of the stock footages or the current slide that you're on, you can take a screenshot of it. You can see this has taken a screenshot of the screen, and it's downloading right here. You can see it here. This also splits from the current screen and takes it here. You can see that. So you can also click here to download. You can click here to save your project. So I'm just going to save this project. Yeah, test project. Yeah. So I've saved this project. So you can see the transitions right on the screen. You can select none. You can say bar angle slide down, bar slide cross. So if you, let's say I add an image, I add a banner project, and I say no. Let me select the new template, real estate, and I say I want this to show Chin Hills. So I can select a transition for this. I can say, okay, let this just come in right here, and I do a fast render. So inside this video, I can say I want to add a new image. These are uploads. So if you want to add a new image to your video, you can just click on the upload. You can drag and drop here or click on upload. You can see the maximum size that we have, 5 MB. Um, this is an image we've previously used. You can see it up here, and you can use all over again as well. So you can also insert a video inside a video. So this is where the chroma feature comes in, where most designers call it montage. If you have video editors as friends, you can ask them. So the output is called montage. This is what they use to make logo videos. So you can insert video into video. You can insert your logo into a video, animate it, and then let it just create a logo here. After this project, I'm going to create a logo video where a logo comes in into the video and all of that. But just for this is just a demo video to show you how the video catalyst works, right? So I can click on insert a video. We have all the stock footages right here. So I can click to insert this video. So I'm inserting this video into this video. Now I can select the position, same same properties. I can say let it come to the middle, let it come. Then I can say I want it to fill the whole screen. That is fill. I can leave the opacity at minimal and say the chroma key, the intensity of the chroma key should be high, to be 1 or 0. You can toggle it right here. So let's say I want it this intense. The color spec, blue, green, black, whatever you like, you can select. The playtime, let's say I want it at 1 second, and stops at 3-4 seconds. Yeah, so I'm just going to click and do a fast render. I'm going to do a full render as well, so that I can see the full render renders the whole video. So you can see how the other video comes into this video, right? So now you can go back and say, okay, I want the opacity to be this high, intensity should be a little bit lower. So the chroma key allows you to add videos into video. So I want this to, let's increase this to 1.5, 4.5. So I'm going to do a fast render, and I'm going to do a full render. So you can see the other video coming into this video. So when you do a full export, you are going to see how the whole thing works. So to add the audio, just click here. You can play the audio. We have so many stock audios as well. We can add more audios as well. So you can select any audio you like. Just click on this plus sign, and then you click apply. You can see you can use this to select any other stock you want. Just click on apply. So yeah, let's make this slow. So you can see this coming right here. So you have other slides. You can do the same for other slides as well. You can do whatever you want. You can see this. This is a saved image from the image editor. We use the image editor to make this image. So if you want to make more modifications to this image, you can use this edit design button. It takes you back to the design editor. Then you can save as well. Then come back here and use the image. So I'm just going to save this and probably do an export. So when you're exporting, you can select whatever quality you want to export, normal, lossless, medium, low. Normal, I just leave it at normal. You did for the dimension. If you leave it at auto, the software automatically checks the first slide to see what dimension the first slide is. If it is this dimension, it checks all the slides before export and see and automatically picks the dimension and export them into the right dimension, so you don't have that black border line. You know what I'm talking about? Or you can say you can, if once you click on this, you can select whatever dimension you want to export. You know, you have Twitter post, you want to make a Twitter post, you want to export for Instagram post, but different social media sizes. You can see all of them here. If you want to do an Instagram ad, so the thing is, if you export, if you make a slide and you export the incorrect format, for example, you make an Instagram slide. You know, Instagram slide is more squared, right? It's more um, is more squared and long. If you make an Instagram slide and you export for inline rectangle, the software will automatically check the slides and see what format they are. So if the formats are correct, if you select a correct format, it will automatic. If you don't select the correct format, you, like for example, if you select an Instagram slide, if you make an Instagram slide and you select a Facebook event, it will still export as an Instagram slide. It won't export as a Facebook one because you selected the wrong format. But for videos now, if you select if you don't export to the wrong format, it will add that black border by either by the side or at the top, you know, just to maintain the high quality as well. Right? I hope I was able to explain that correctly. Yeah, but that's just what it means, right? So I'll just leave this at auto and continue. So the exporting, just wait for this right here to export. So you can see at the left side, the sidebar, you have projects. This project is where most you see your saved projects, all your works, whatever you create with this, um, whatever you create with Video Catalyst. When you go to project, you're going to see it in there. So I've saved this. For some reason, I think somebody's logged in or something. I don't know why it's not exporting. But I would go saving the project. I think someone is logged in. Um, could not complete the last operation. So I think someone else is logged in. I'm just going to go over to, but when you try it at your end, it's going to export for you. Because I'm going to create different accounts. We made the account a single session account. So once someone else is logged in, you have to refresh. Once you refresh it to log you out, right? So we made it for security reasons as well. So I'm just going to go through this. But once you try to export at your end, it will export, right? So you can also go over to projects. If you click on projects, you would see all the projects. All the projects you've worked on from the you can see the project you just made from the image animation. Whatever you've done, it's going to be saved here. You can either edit it, delete it, or download it directly. If you come to slides, you see all the slides. This is the slide we just made. I can click on um, download. You see it comes with the normal it's asking you what dimension and the scaling factor. You can just click on continue and it will download automatically. From here you can also start a new project from here as well. So this is just a library of your saved projects, you know. So waiting for this to download. So I'm just going to log in and log out and then export again. So for library, this is library holds um, library holds all your uploads, what it be it image, video, or whatever you upload to Video Catalyst. You can get it um, in the library um, window, when you select library. So for agency, we have the outsourcer's license and we also have the client's license. For each agency, you can add clients that you want to add, and you can also outsource your works. Yeah, waiting for this to come on so I can log out and log in again and export. I think something wrong with my internet. So this is my internet issues. Just waiting for this to come on.